Good morning. This is not a motivation, it is direction. If you are in the car right now, or you are sitting in traffic, or you are getting dressed for work, trying to mentally prepare for the day, listen carefully. Most people are chasing success. Very few are building security. And there is a difference. And the central idea of today is the righteous path is not always the fastest path, but it always the fastest, the safest one. The book of eternal knowledge presents an ancient writing that says, that declares the righteous will never be uprooted. This is PV 1030. Notice what it do not say. It doesn't say the righteous will never face pressure. It doesn't say the righteous will never be criticized. It did not say the righteous will never go through storms. It says they will not be uprooted. Security is not the absence of storms. It is depth of roots. We live in a culture obsessed with acceleration, fast growth, fast money, fast visibility, fast recognition. But speed without structures creates anxiety. And anxiety is the hidden tax of unrighteous success. Let me say something strong. You can grow fast and still feel insecure. You can earn more and still feel unstable. You can gain influence and still live in fear of exposure, because security is not external. It's not just external one. It is structural. There was a season in my journey where I had the opportunity to advance quickly. It wasn't illegal, it wasn't scandalous, it was simply convenient. But something inside me felt unstable and felt and I remember thinking, if this is exposed one day, will I stand secure? That question changed my life, changed everything. I chose the slower route, and at that moment, I realized something. The righteous path protects your future from your own shortcuts. And another ancient writing uh, states, better a little with righteousness than great revenues without justice. This is PV 1680. This principle is strategic, is not anti-growth. It is pro-structure, because revenue without righteousness creates pressure. You begin managing versions, you begin protecting appearance, you begin fearing exposure, and fear erodes clarity. Security is being able to move forward without internal noise. Security is not wondering who might discover something. Security uh, is not managing contradictions. Security is coherence, and integrity eliminates internal negotiations. When you are aligned internally, decisions become clearer. Your leaderships become stronger. Your communication becomes cleaner, because you are not divided. Let's talk practically. If you are heading into work right now, are you building visibility or are you building structure? Are you trying to impress or are you trying to sustain? Because there's a difference between being impressive and being unshakable. The radius path build depth, and depth matters more than speed. Major collapses do not happen because of external pressure alone. They happen because there was no internal foundation. In One Talent Isn't Enough, my book, I explain something fundamental. Talent opens doors, but character keeps you inside the room. Skill gets attention, integrity builds permanence. Without righteousness, talent becomes fragile. Without righteousness, talent becomes powerful. With righteousness, talent becomes powerful. And the book of eternal knowledge present another ancient writing that say, the one who walks in integrity walks securely. Proverbs 10:9. Security is the truth, is the fruit of alignment. You don't need to be perfect, you need to be consistent. Integrity does not mean you never fall, you never fail. It means you never normalize misalignment. Here's something most people don't realize. Insecurity often comes from hidden compromise. When you tolerate small inconsistencies, you create internal instability. And instability produces fear of being discovered, fear of losing status, fear of collapses. But when you choose righteousness, even if it goes your speed, you gain internal authority. And authority is not volume, it is alignment. You speak differently when you are secure. You live differently when you are current. You decide differently when you are not protecting hidden fractures. Let me speak directly to you. If you are listening in your car right now, pay attention. Is there an era in your life where you choose convenience or over principle, financially, relationally, professionally? You don't fix insecurity by earning more. You fix insecurity by realigning. The righteous path may delay applause, but it prevents collapse, and collapse is far more expensive than delay. And I would like to come with a practical application for today. Choose one decision you need to make this week. Ask to yourself 3 questions. Do this strengthen my internal alignment? If this is exposed, will I stand secure? Am I choosing speed or am I choosing structure? Answer honestly, because your future self will live inside today's decisions. The security of the righteous path is not an emotional comfort. It is a structural peace. And peace is the byproduct of integrity. And integrity is the architecture of lasting success. And the righteous path may not be the loudest, but is not It is the strongest. For this reason, I would like to remember you. Live by principles, decide with awareness, and walk in fullness. God bless your day, and I see you tomorrow here at the same time in the Fullness Code. See you.